I just wanted everyone, well, whoever wants to, if you can give me your opinion. Do you guys like this? Or do you want to see something else? Because me personally, I like that once I have the tire stuck in the middle of my foot, I like taking the pen and pushing it harder because I like the way that looks. I like the way it pushes the skin up in the middle of my foot. And usually I end up doing it at like Walmart, or sometimes I'll do it at the Dunkin' Donuts when I walk in barefoot, because like I want people to see the tire, and then I try to find somebody who would do it to me, because I like the way that it is when somebody else is pushing it in, and like if they're sitting there feeling the wrinkles, and they'll sit there and ask me if they can push harder, and I'm like, of course. I want you to push harder, or I want you to tell me and let me step on it harder. Because I do like, sometimes, if they put the pen on the floor and they rest it against the tire, then I can push my foot down towards the floor and make it go deeper into the middle of my foot, and they get to, they feel the wrinkles. And every time they tell me to make the wrinkles tighter, I push harder and harder and harder and harder all the time to try to make the wrinkles as tight in the middle of my foot as I can get them. And I don't care what happens. I don't care if the tire sinks through the other side of my foot. Sometimes I wish it would come out the other side, because then my skin would stay permanently pushed up in the middle of my foot. I've gone to a body piercing place. I've walked in there barefoot with the tire. And I've asked the guy that does the body piercing to push the tire through the middle of my foot harder. I've had them take the tire out and push a barbell in the middle of my foot, but it doesn't do it. The barbell goes in all the way, but then it just stops. Like, there's no way to make the barbell go in deeper. And I've told them when he pushed the tire in with the pen, I was like, look, I would love to find a way to make the skin in the middle of my foot stay pushed up, because I don't like it being flat. I like it being like this. I want my foot to be like this all the time, but I don't know how to do it, and he doesn't know how to do it. I mean, he pushed really hard with the tire, and he was like, this doesn't hurt you? And I was like, no, I want you to push harder. And then I asked him to feel the wrinkles, because I wanted to be able to step on it for him. But it's like, I don't know what else to do, and I just wish there was a way to make the tire poke out the other side of my foot. Maybe that would make the skin stay pushed up, but it's not going to go through the other side, no matter how hard I step on it, no matter how hard somebody pushes. So I don't know what to do anymore. But if anybody has any ideas that maybe they can help me to make the tire stay pushed up in the middle of my foot permanently, I would appreciate it. I don't know, I'm sorry, it's just, I'm rambling on, but it's something that I've always wanted, and I can't seem to find a way to do it, Because I just think that, like, I love the way this looks. Like, with that big hole in the middle of my foot. I love that right there. So, like, I'm pushing harder now with the middle of my foot, because I want it to go deeper into the middle of my foot. So I just keep trying to step on it harder and make it go deeper into the middle of my foot, because I want it to. I so badly want this to go through the other side of my foot, but I don't know how to make it do it, or to stay pushed in. See, it'll do that, and then it'll go back to being flat against my skin.